It's like, oh, why would I steal your money? Because your money was just stolen too. So, but I was not around for that.
But she was so like nonchalant, like, oh well, you gotta have the money. You gotta have the money. No excuse. You gotta have the money. Yeah, she wasn't like, oh, I'll try and help you find it. Da 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 da. No, she was. Nope, you gotta have it. I'm sorry, but you have to have it. Ask a friend. Ask family.
You steal from me, I promise you, I'm robbing you right in front of your face. Rob me if you want to. Do that. Get me. I'm gonna get you back. I'm taking everything. I ain't gonna take what you get. All right, listen. You took $300 from me. I'm taking $1,300 from you. I'm taking all what I can get. Since you took from me, I'm taking from you. So yeah, don't do that at all. I remember that happening with one of my friends back in the day, Jamal, when our friend David robbed him. It was a prank, you know. We did get his money back. We took his money in school, and Jamal was mad because he had like $700, you know. But it was hilarious because Jamal knows where he lays his money every single day. He doesn't like change it, doesn't like change it around, nothing like that. And he had it in his gym bag, and I knew where it's at, so I don't want to set him up with it, you know. I said, man, let's go get him. You know, he think nobody can ever get him, so let's go get him. So we went into
the locker room?
Yeah, we went into the locker room, and we opened his lockers. Nobody had like locks on there besides Willie. You know, he didn't trust nobody.
He's smart.
Yeah, no, he's smart. But so we got Jamal back, took the money, and we put it in. When Willie opened his locker, he didn't know. We put it in his bag, and like when Willie came back in, he put his bag in his locker, and we're laughing. And when Jamal came, and he had to go get something from the store, he's telling, I think he was trying to get like a couple of dollars out, and he said, "Hey y'all, did y'all see my money?" He said, "No, we didn't see your money." And then he's going crazy. He said, "Man, y'all better give my money to me, man. Somebody just robbed me." I'm like, bro, we don't have your money. You can check us. You know, we already putting ourselves into we did it already, but he's like, yeah, let me check y'all. So he checking us down. He checked our locker. He checked our, he did everything. You know, he said, it's nothing in mine, nothing was in David's, and nothing was in my locker, his locker, nothing.
Of course he goes to Willie.
No, Willie comes in, like, hey, y'all ready to go to the store? And we didn't know he was even going to come do that because we didn't know. That's what set Jamal off. He said, what you mean going to the store? You got money? He's like, yeah, I got a few dollars in my bag. He said, you need some money? Jamal said, hey, let me check you. He said, man, what you talking about? I just came back from basketball. You know that. You were just playing with me like 2 minutes ago. So I'm like, yeah, but you did go in the locker room for like 2 minutes. So it took you like 30 seconds to rob somebody. So when Jamal opened,
especially if you don't have a locker.
I mean, when Willie said, I ain't got nothing to hide, you can open my bag. I said, oh, here we go. And we just looking. And we're not trying to laugh because we know Willie has money. And Willie doesn't know he has the money. So when Willie opened his bag, the money was sitting right there. We were like, that's not... And we grabbed Jamal. We said, man, we got you, bro. He said, we took the money out your bag. He talking about, man, I'm about to kill Willie over this money, man. Willie talking about, I think Willie shit on himself. I think he did. He farted. I know he did because we heard it. I think he shitted on himself a little bit. Just a little tiny, little, what it's called? He sharted. Yeah, he sharted just a little bit. Cause he was scared as hell. Because Jamal was mad, boy. That boy was mad. That $700 was it. Like, he knew.
Why do you have $700 at school?
Well, when you play... When you gamble all day doing dice and and doing other things, you can have about $700 in your pocket. But he did that and we was laughing about it. It's not like he got mad. He got mad at the moment, but after that we went to the store. We was laughing about it. It was like, man, we was talking, man, we about to kill Willie, man. I'm about to fight him. But it's gonna be brotherly hits. It ain't gonna be no brotherly hit. You finna knock him out. You was about to kill this guy. So, we can be friends like that. So we can do things like that. Y'all, some people couldn't,
Yeah.
So just like how, We did David. We took all his clothes, like the High School Musical. We took all his clothes out and put it in the girls' locker room. We laid it on the floor and and we put a note. This is David. You know, so when when the teacher came in there, he knew it was a prank, and he knew David would never do something like that. He's like, okay, guys, who did it? Who brought David clothes in here? Because David like, hey, I can't find my clothes. He can't come out the locker room because he's naked. He's like, hey, coach, I can't come out the locker room. They took my clothes. He said, where are they? He said, I don't know where they at. And then you hear the girl screaming, and there go his clothes. But you know, I don't know. It you know, it has some good childhood, but again, guys.
Do you think Jamal or Willie would have enjoyed baseball like you do?
Probably not. Jamal would probably be in jail the rest of his life. You know, at least 30 years of his life.
You really don't think he would have enjoyed baseball at all?
No, Jamal would have been locked up. Jamal was a straight thug, and he'd have been this guy was a hustler. You know, he sold drugs all his life. So Willie probably been married. He probably been a doctor by now. To be honest with you, he's probably been a doctor right now. Probably married to a doctor. David, I don't know what David would do. He's still alive to this day, but I don't really speak to David as much. I haven't spoken to him in like, I don't know, probably 10 plus years, 11 years, you know, whatever it is now. If anybody knows the story, nobody knows the story, but my two friends, they passed away at age 18, so, or I mean, not age 18, age of 16. Both of them died in
a car accident.
So, even though his car did get shot up a little bit, but you know, we don't know who actually did it, or they won't say who did it. But it is so funny that people can close cases so fast on certain people, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying skin color. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just anything. It can be on any kid. It can be any adult. Because some cases can go very cold. You know.
Yeah. Like if there's nothing else you can do.
If there's nothing there, then yeah, close it. You know, try your best to keep it open the best you can. But if it goes really cold, then go. But you know, I feel that Jamal and Willie case was like it was an open and closed case. You know, they should have known who did it right then and there. You know, it's like it wasn't that many people, you know, who drove that kind of car in that kind of neighborhood. You know, they're looking for trouble. You know, I'm not saying that nobody didn't have nice cars in our neighborhood at that time. But if your car was fully blue and you driving a Range Rover, ain't that many people was driving Range Rovers and it was blue. And he turned his color to blue. Like I guess he spray painted it or whatever he did. Mm-hmm. But it's not that many Range Rovers around there like that. And everybody said it was an undercover cop who killed him. And it doesn't matter. It's a kid who would still die, you know. Mm-hmm. And it was so funny that I was supposed to be there that night with them. Going to basketball. I just went to Lakes Park, you know. I went to Lakes Park. I was with them earlier that day at the corner store. And I'm like, you know what? Because they was going to go smoking. I'm not a smoker. So I was like, you know what, man? I don't want to be in the car with y'all because y'all smoking. Let me just walk to the park. He said, all right, we'll be there a little bit. Literally, 2 hours later, I get a phone call. They hit him 2 hours. They, like, you know, like sometimes you have that feeling like don't get in the car with somebody.
It's not even just that. You just, you know, you did you and they did them. And
yeah, so
bad circumstances occurred. And
I mean, to shoot up somebody's car and then make it into a car accident was the worst thing you can ever do. To plan that it was a car accident and then the case went cold. The case went so cold so fast that it wasn't even spoken on the news. Because
there could have been a different investigation.
You know,
I mean, for all you know, there could have been a deeper investigation on top of what happened. You know, and they were just a small part of it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't feel that they gave it a chance because one, I'm gonna go with Jamal's history. You know, like I can speak on it. You know, I know his history.
But like I said, because of his history, he could have been a part of something that you didn't know about.
Nah.
But he could have been connected in some way. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, of course he was connected to the person who killed him. I mean, most likely Jamal did something that he was supposed to do. I'm not gonna put Willie in there because Willie was.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like he was a part of something or connected in some way to something that could have been under investigation from higher ups. We don't know this.
I can, to be honest, I really can. But you know what? It's been, I don't know, 14 years.
It's been a lot of years.
14 years that it's been gone. So it's numb to me now. If they find his killer, like, oh my God, we found his killer, and they show me the face, I'm gonna say yes or no. 'Cause I'm gonna know who it is. I know who it is to this day, but I'm not gonna say anything. I can't, because he's not gonna prove anything, because he didn't cover everything up by now. It's 14 years later. Because 5 people identified the killer that night. They said, man, this is who did it. They didn't even go to his house. They said, are you sure? People said, yes, I am sure that he did it. We are positive that he did. We saw him do it. Some people saw him shoot the car up. So if people are saying that he did it, saw his car, I'm not saying that if he didn't do it, don't put him in jail. Ain't that many people had that kind of car.
Yeah.
At the age of 19 years old. He was 19 when he did the crime. 19. And the thing is, it's Jamal's own family member who did it. And it's it's so funny that it takes people to say, oh, he did it, and for cops to be like, man, it's Jamal. He could do anything. And for your father to find you dead, you're the father he came on the scene because they didn't even know what kind of, they said it was a car accident.
They didn't know who it was.
They didn't even know the car was shot at first. They just said, hey, we heard gunshots, but it's a car accident. So they rushed, and his dad is rushing to the scene and saw his own son dead. How do you feel that somebody's saying, hey, such did it? Hey, he did it. And you hear this.
You're going to want to be in denial.
Oh, ain't no in denial. I'm going to the house.
I'm saying you're going to want to be in denial.
I'm going to the house.
Because weren't they tight, though?
Huh?
Jamal and who did it? They were tight, right?
Yeah, it was very tight.
That's what I'm saying. And of course, the dad's going to know that they're tight.
Yeah.
So he's going to.
He used to be in the house.
That's what I'm saying. Cause in his head, he's going to be like, it can't be. It can't be.
But you got to know it. Listen, you have to know it was him.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, in your head, you're going to want to be like, it can't be. Like, it better not be. They love each other. Like, he shouldn't have done this. Did he do this?
But the thing is, you should have known something was up when all your money in your safe was gone that same day.
I'm just saying.
How did your house get robbed the same night your son get killed?
I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying, what you think as a parent or anybody, just a human being, my son died that same night. They got me from my house, even though I was already away from my house, but they got me farther away from my house to get with my son, to walk in the house to find no entry. It was no breaking and entering. That means somebody who knew you walked into the house, who has a key, who had a key in your house.
It was a great pick lock.
Or
lock pick, whatever it is called.
Or it could have been a window open somewhere.
True.
But, like I said,
whatever the case is.
Whatever the case was, it's 14 years later. I thank God I was not in that car. Because if I was in that car, I'd have got out anyway. But how the car was shot up, I probably wouldn't have survived it if I would have got hit, because the car was hit a lot. So people just, I don't know. It's like I said, it's numb to me. So
yeah, tough situation, tough topic.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, no.
Wrong one.
No.
What are you doing? Really? You're too much, man. Pushing buttons. All right.
I like pushing buttons.
All